tout le monde ici tronc et on se retrouve sur GREEFALL, sur PS4, gratuit grâce au PS Plus. J'espère qu'on m'entend bien, je vais faire un petit test quand même. Est-ce qu'on m'entend? Ouais, c'est bon. Attendez, petite miniature. La petite miniature. Ah, voilà la petite miniature. Bon, c'est bon. C'est bon, la miniature est mise. Allez. Bon, je connais un peu, j'avais déjà joué sur ma Xbox One. Enregistré, ouais, j'enregistre, on enregistre. Allez, c'est parti. Nouvelle partie. Ouais, une histoire, hein, tranquillement. Salut David. Normal que tu me vois plus, je suis à Villefranche. J'ai fait Villefranche depuis lundi. Ça va, pas trop dur reprendre le taf?
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes.
Déjà?
The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There. Now, hold the pose.
Ouais, alors je dois lui personnaliser la tronche, je prends un homme. Bapalapalapala. Voilà, comme tu veux, hein. Toi, je prends une petite moustache comme ça. Ouais, j'ai la classe comme ça. Ça fait la classe avec la moustache comme ça. Logiquement, je suis pas très moustache, mais là, je fais une exception. Couleur de peau. Voilà, on va un petit peu le bronzer. Ouais. Ouais, bah, je te déconseille, mais après, comme tu veux, tu verras. C'est pas le paradis, l'Oasis, hein, je connais très bien. Demande. Moi, la dernière fois, j'ai pris magie, j'ai essayé. Je vais essayer guerrier pour changer un peu, parce que moi, sur ma version Xbox One, j'ai pris magique, donc je connais ce que c'est que la magie. Force. Ah, c'est tout. J'ai pas d'autres points. Bon, d'accord. Chariste, ouais, j'aime bien avoir du chariste. C'est ton choix, hein. Ouais, je le crée comme ça.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lord, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We've nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry, I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him.
Salut Kyros, comment tu vas?
Ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lord. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir. Truly, I must be going.
My lord, please, I beg you.
Ouais, bien, bien, ça va. Très bien.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Ah ouais, je vais refaire le après je vais faire l'entraînement là par l'autre Gus.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt.
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
Accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your goal.
Oh, enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Ah, regarde Kyros.
Kurt!
J'approche des 800 abonnés, je suis à 799.
You're a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see. Fight with honor!
Bon, toi, allez. Là. Tiens, coup de pied, coup de pied. Tiens, mange mon pied. Vas-y, attaque, attaque. Allez, hop là. C'est tout. Aïe. Alors, dur. Ah, tu commences. Je crois que c'est L1 pour se soigner, parce que là j'ai du mal un peu à voir. Ouais, ouais, ouais. Ah. Ah, putain, attends. Pour L1, alors L1. Ah oui, voilà, potion. Ben je sais, je vais utiliser une potion abrutie. Ah ouais, c'est... Ah, voilà. Ah. Merde. Oh la vache. Ah, il faut que je règle... J'ai toujours pas réglé mon nightbot. Oh, prouver vos talents. Je peux changer d'arme. Attends. Aïe. Putain, mais il m'arrête pas de me défoncer ce con. Allez, bois la popo. Oh punaise, mais ah, tous les vies que tu me fais perdre. Non mais c'est quoi ça, what the fuck. Attends, j'essaie les parades. Allez, hop. Ah merde. Attends, dégage. Tiens. Ah putain. Tiens. Oh, allez. Merde. Ah putain.
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
Ouais. Ouais, ah ouais, d'accord. Attends. Je la signe et je le mets... Ouais, je te mets là. C'est bon? Toi tu crèves. Toi tu crèves. Allez hop. Quoi, c'était pas ça? Aïe, alors toi, allez hop. Et hop, esquive. Salut Onyx, comment tu vas? Allez. Activer la furie. Ah ouais, c'est ça. Non, non, faut que je pense à le reprendre. Faut que je repense à le reprendre, Minter, ouais, c'est vrai. Ouh.
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does, and I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm
J'essaierai de continuer, Minter, je verrai, j'ai plein d'autres jeux à continuer.
On the contrary.
Là, je viens de récupérer, là, j'avais prêté un pote, il vient me le rendre, le Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Que faut que je reprends aussi, hein.
And there I was thinking I would die of boredom on the trip. By the way, where is our future governor?
J'ai plein de jeux à finir, moi.
I have no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now.
Ah ouais, ouais.
I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Bah c'est vrai que ça m'arrive des jeux que... Ouais, que ça fait un moment que je reprends pas, tu vois. J'y joue, mais après je pense pas à continuer. Y'a quoi aussi je dois reprendre? J'ai Dead Standing que j'ai pas fini. Y'a quoi si... Attends, Day Gone. J'en ai beaucoup. Il y en a beaucoup. Attends. Ah, le voilà, Final Fantasy. Il faut que je fasse un peu de rangement. Ah, voilà. Bah attends, ouais, Cyberpunk, je l'ai même pas fini, tu vois. J'ai aussi Cyberpunk que je l'ai pas fini. Bon. Bon, ce jeu, je l'ai fait sur... aussi, je l'ai livé il y a longtemps sur Xbox One. Et je l'ai pas continué. Aussi celui-là, faut que je le continue.
What is this? Have you not been taught to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Contrôle, je vais aussi l'acheter un jour. Je vais essayer de trouver l'édition... l'édition GOTY sur Xbox. Et oui, Unreturn. C'est quoi déjà ce jeu, Unreturn? Attends, je vais chercher sur... Ce jeu me dit quelque chose, mais... Ah ouais, les Unreturn. Ils sont sur Switch, non? Ils sont pas sur Switch, ces jeux-là, non? Ah ouais, ils sont sur Switch.
Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say
dans le Game Pass.
And we might find a cure.
Even if I were to find it, I would never be able to return in time to...
I know. But it brings me comfort that to know my son has left on a mission to heal his people. Come now. It's time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
Je crois qu'elle va mourir si je me rappelle bien, elle.
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you. May it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Ah ok. J'ai aussi pas mal de jeux de Switch à essayer moi. J'ai pas mal de jeux de Switch à essayer. En fait, je sais pas combien de jeux à essayer moi. Genre, ouh, j'y compte même pas. J'y compte même pas. Bon, comment on court déjà? Voilà.
Kurt, it's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You're right. Maybe he's already at the port.
Bah en fait j'en ai une non hack et une hack, ouais. Salut Simpson. Le souci c'est que tu vois j'ai un sur la hack j'ai combien, j'ai 4 je crois que j'ai acheté une carte SD 400 MO et là je mets l'argent de côté, je dois acheter 1 Tera parce que là ce mois-ci, cette année-là à mon avis sur Switch il y aura peut-être beaucoup de jeux. Ouais. Bah comme ça je peux jouer en ligne hein. Allez Kurt, viens avec moi. Vu qu'il n'y a que toi.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here.
Salut Rapido.
We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but it's certainly worthy of inspection.
Comment vous allez les mecs? Ça va? Quoi de neuf? Ouais, je sais, t'inquiète pas, je les continuerai. Bah, il y a des jeux, je les ai installés, je les ai même pas encore joués. Bah, déjà pour la suite, il faut que je m'achète du nouveau matos parce que je t'explique, tu vois, j'ai un. Quand je live, en fait, je live depuis mon Avermedia. Mon Avermedia est donc qui est relié à mon autre PC, donc mon ancien PC, le portable. Et je vais peut-être bientôt les vendre et m'acheter. Alors, peut-être, déjà, il faut que. J'ai encore, je dois tout modifier sur mon setup, c'est un peu pénible. Et ma Romy m'a conseillé un truc, alors j'ai mis, attends, sur Amazon, comment ça s'appelle Oh putain, oui, putain, pourquoi ça me connecte plus mon compte là, vas-y. Attends, je dois me connecter mon compte Amazon. Alors, ça s'appelle Avermedia Live Gamer, carte de capture PC professionnelle pour PC streaming, sans driver, streamer, enregistreur, voilà. Bon, bah, c'est le truc qu'il a remis. En fait, c'est une carte graphiste que tu installes sur ton PC et après tu branches ta console. Donc en fait, tu streams. Attends, comment dire, voilà, tu te sers ton PC comme boîtier acquisition. Donc tu branches ta console sur ton PC. Et ton PC tu branches à ta télé, donc tu vois, et c'est mieux, tu vois. Ouais. Ouais, c'est sûr, je vais être bien après. Shadow of Tomb Raider, ça y est, téléchargé.
Good day, Excellency.
Sir de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have come to inform you that my cousin Constantine and I are departing for Tirfredi on the hour.
Ouais, la série X. Bah ça y est, je l'ai précommandé, donc ça y est, j'ai dû payer un avoir de 50 €. En plus, j'ai dû payer avec ma carte bleue parce que tu vois, j'ai un bon 10 €, mais ils m'ont pas accepté. Donc ils acceptent ni les bons 10 €, ni les si t'as un avoir. Moi j'ai un avoir de 124 €, tu vois, de Micromania parce que j'ai revendu des jeux. Bon, donc maintenant je m'en servirai quand je rachèterai la console, donc il me restera quoi environ, il me restera 450 € à payer.
I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
Bah en fait ils m'ont logiquement d'abord ils m'ont dit février, après je sais pas, je crois qu'ils ont pas de date précise. On verra hein. Moi c'est précommandé, ils m'ont dit je suis dans la liste. Donc j'espère qu'ils vont pas me faire un coup de pute hein.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene.
En plus, je vais prendre la garantie aussi. Je vais prendre la garantie contre quand tout casse ou tout problème. Donc peut-être j'en aurai pas pour 450, mais plus. En cas de couille.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that. But I'm sure my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing. But it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with
Putain, j'oublie toujours à régler le Nightbot. Oh là là.
You're hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be.
Ah bah ça va.
I'll look into this and see what I can do.
Bah c'est vrai que la série S il part moins.
Could you tell me anything about Ptolemy?
Aussi, excuse-moi, il y a moins de mémoire, t'as la moitié de 1 Tera. Et moi, vu que j'ai pas mal de gens en physique sur Xbox One, et aussi j'ai des jeux première Xbox et 3.6 qui sont rétro, donc je ferai des tests. En plus, il y a mon frère, il m'a donné ses vieux jeux d'Xbox 360. Et vu qu'il y en a certains, ils sont rétro.
I've heard say that dissensions have appeared recently in your nation.
Ah, you must certainly be speaking about the debates that have divided the Ordo Luminous and the more political orders. The Lord Luminous has an extremely pure vision of our faith and applies the words of our saint very strictly. But other, more open-minded factions exist within our nation. They believe that a less rigid dialectic would attract souls more readily to our faith. But their differences are purely theoretical, and do not threaten the cohesion of our nation, I assure you.
Bla 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 bla, ouais, non mais je me casse. Tu me saoules. Au revoir, adieu à jamais. Allez, allons trouver le cousin. Ah ouais, donc oui, c'était la One X, donc ça va, hein, c'est... Ouais, on m'a dit ceux qui ont une One X, pas besoin d'une série X. Ouais, c'est... J'ai entendu ça. Moi j'ai la S.
Your Excellency.
Lord de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tirfredi. My cousin Constantine is about to take up office as governor of New Serene.
Donc t'es plus abonné à la One et à la Switch qu'à la PS4.
What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in
On me téléphone.
A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea. Remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank you, Excellency. And I am pleased to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
I need to be going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lord de Sade.
Whatever you need to be, the talk of you won't regret this miraculous opportunity.
Lively there, lads and lasses! I promised the merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life. There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco.
And you are?
I'm de Sade, the prince's nephew. If all is in order, we will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship, not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
Be back soon, Captain. Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age, hair down to his neck, light brown, blue eyes, quite the talker.
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay. Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me, sir.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse their cost. Or I keep what I know about your cousin to myself.
That's ridiculous. He could reimburse you easily. He's quite a rich man.
Perhaps, but a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. And as for promises, I've heard enough to fill an ocean.
Very well. I will see what I can scavenge in that case. I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye. Well then, were you able to repair it?
No, I haven't been able to sort them out.
In that case, you need to pay me.
I regret I don't have the sum you're asking for.
Either you repair them, or you reimburse them.
How is business going these days?
It's picking up. The Malicor, the epidemic. Now that we have...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
The furniture is in terrible condition. The fight must have been extremely violent.
It looks as if it's fixable. I've seen worse. We'll need to build some metal dowels, but once done, we can make them like new.
Locked. I don't have the key. Locked. could repair this if I had some metal dowels.
Citizens, I present to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache, stomach ailment, and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still, this little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins, and well worth it to make your life shiny and new again.
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Désolé, j'étais absent. Entre téléphone et j'avais d'autres trucs à faire. Bon. Bon, je sais même pas combien je lui dois à l'autre abruti là. À cause de mon abruti de cousin là. On peut pas voir les autres quêtes, non? Équipement, blabla. Négocier avec le fournisseur. Ah, démasquer le charlatan. On va démasquer un charlatan. Allez hop. Dégage. Oh, je me tiens dessus. Allez, crève. Tiens, est-ce que t'as du fric? Allez hop. Ah, faut que je... D'accord.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now, I swear you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
Quoi, je vais pas démasquer ce con, putain. Qu'est-ce qu'il faut faire? Et... Oh. Je crois que je me fais agresser, non? Il n'y a pas des gars là? Non, même pas. Ouais, c'est ce que je disais. Voilà. Je prends le tout, merci. Ouh.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Find him before his head ends up on a spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Oh, c'est bon, je l'ai résolu. Ouais. Bon, attends, non, c'est pas là. Négocier avec le fournisseur. Oh, je sais pas ce que je dois négocier avec lui.
How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's been a misunderstanding, sir. Of course we're ready to honor the orders.
Vraiment une sale tronche lui, hein.
I've already had a word with your master at arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm just an agent. And I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to
Allez,
demand
t'as dit tout ce que je viens de me donner, Coco.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain, it's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders? Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a...
That's right. And so...
I'll be...
Sorry.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You're demanding a second payment but refuse to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
I don't think you understand who you're dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lord de Sardet, nephew of the Prince d'Orsay and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion, theft. You know as well as I that the congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That is a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise, without delay. Unless you'd rather your master is hung and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lord.
Allez.
I shall go immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title.
Et comme ça que ça marche, les menaces, il faut menacer. Bon.
So, you still haven't found your cousin? As you well know, we cannot leave.
Have no fear.
I'm still without...
When did you see your cabin boy?
It's been 2 days. It wasn't out of the order. About the day of departure.
Does the boy know anyone?
Other than I don't think.
Does the boy know?
Other than I don't.
Be back soon, Captain.
Bon, j'essaie de voir si je peux régler les dettes de l'autre abruti de cousin là. Ah. Je crois que c'est là, ouais. Est-ce que je vais voir si j'ai le pognon?
Well then, were you able to repair it all?
No, I haven't.
In that case, you...
I regret I don't have the sum you are asking.
Either you repair them...
Attends.
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard...
Right. Even story they say the treasure abound. But you...
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Bon, je dois combien là, cet abruti? Ah, il me manque une pièce d'or. Putain, il me fait chier pour une pièce d'or ce mec. Eh oh! Ah, allez, bougez-vous! Bon, je vais essayer de buter des gens, je sais pas quoi là, faire des contrats là, y a pas des trucs à faire. Ah! Ah. Je vais voir dans ces alentours ce qu'il y a à découvrir. Allez.
idea who I am. Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
Do you hear that?
Yes, that's Constantine's voice. It's coming from the upper floor. It sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
Ah bah voilà, pas besoin de payer
What
l'autre.
a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked. It's not possible just now.
Ah putain, bon. Comment je vais libérer le cousin?
It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson, but it's better we grab some coin. With all those posters we posted, someone with deep pockets will show.
Oh, et puis juste bagarre.
Oi! Where do you think you're going? You're in our territory.
I'm looking for my cousin, and it appears that he is held here against his wishes.
How do you know that?
His voice is one of a kind, gentlemen, and we can hear it in the street. I order you to free him immediately.
I order? I order, is that right? You're not cousins for nothing, you and that other drunkard. If you think all you need to do is come here and give us orders to get what you want...
Looks like we'll need to sharpen our words with our new friends.
I'm afraid so.
Allez, bagarre! Comme ça, j'ai pas remboursé notre abruti, hein, c'est bon, hein, avec son bar.
Locked.
Bon alors tu ramasses et... Voilà. Allez, on va libérer Constantine et puis voilà.
Locked.
Allez, bah utilise la clé.
Well, this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island?
Je suis à combien de batteries là de boire?
Riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress. Constantine, it's me! My dear cousin! Oh, my lucky star! Always there to pull me out of my fires.
I do what I can. We're departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you, I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, good cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt,
Let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Peut-être des trucs là, non? Allez hop. Je fouille, je pique des trucs et puis voilà, on se casse. Hein. La 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 di da di da di 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 di. Bon alors, ça ramasse ou pas là? Allez, ramasse. Bon, on ira plus vite par là. Ah, voilà. On va voir le capitaine et on se casse. Voilà. Est-ce que j'ai accumulé des points? Non. Au revoir le capitaine et on dégage. Voilà. Ah bah tiens, il y a des trucs là. Oh là j'ai écrasé le cadavre moi.
So, Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir-Freddy. I'm enchanted, Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon. I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No,
Je quitte, allez.
We are
Allez,
ready to
on se
embark.
casse.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir-Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nords even brought one back in one of their ships.
Attention le gros monstre qui va bientôt venir là.
The beast has awoken!
Those conniving, pista-stilling, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We must contain it! Help!
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
Watch out! Take a step back, sir!
Cut! Captain! Keep my cousin safe!
Oh putain. Bon, tu vas boire, oui. Wow. Ah putain. Allez, crève. Ouh. Oh putain.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I had the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Gentlemen.
Your cousin's enthusiasm is most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He is a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to be free of this hornet's nest.
I definitely know I am. That's certain.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready hard to wear. Lively now, lively! Catch me a wind!
charming welcoming committee. Gentlemen, I am Constantine of House Orsay, your new governor. I have no idea what sort of ceremony you've prepared for my arrival, but I would gladly skip it, so... indeed, these are rather peculiar customs. I see, it seems you were quite intent on serving me a drink. Hello? Cat got your tongue, gentlemen? Would it be those annoying beaks?
I am truly sorry these doctors should have shown a greater measure of courtesy. Thank you, dear doctors. Move along. Don't trouble the Nords. Pay no attention to them. Instead, just drink. The long voyages at sea require the appropriate treatment as soon as we land. According to our scientists, without fortifiers, you might catch your death, and that would be quite regrettable.
I should have chosen death. This concoction is liquid torture.
I would think that they would have warned you on the ship.
Not in the slightest. And you must be Lady Morange, my predecessor.
You are correct.
There you are! To your health. Aha! You got your dose of bile too. Allow me to present to you Lady Morange, and to you, my dear lady, my most trusted cousin. Where is the captain?
He seems to be preoccupied with some sort of admiral.
Indeed. Then I will have to thank him later for this most marvelous voyage. Excellency, lead me to the palace, I beg you. And, whenever possible, go by way of all the intriguing alleyways. I am dying with impatience to discover this new city. My city!
Your Excellence! We must wait for our escort!
No need. Have no fear, for I am here to defend you, my lady.
I've been scullied.
How so?
My admiral laid me off.
My cousin was nonetheless delighted with your services. I hope there was no misunderstanding.
None, I'm sure of it. She just ordered me to give you any assistance you might need.
This request doesn't seem to please you.
Don't take offense, but it's not pleasant for a captain to abandon his ship. In any case, here I am at your service, for a while.
I've been delivered a message. The commander succeeded in spite of my failures to deliver our merchandise here. He wants me to go and find the local quartermaster and that I follow his instructions. I think he's got a grudge against me.
Did they manage to load their cargo onto my ship? If the Admiral learns about this, I'm liable to be given permanent shore leave.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your
Atuai, sien sradi dau quint.
Attention, soldier!
Let me pass. I must see the chief of your village. Whatever could be so funny?
Now, who would you be to seek an audience with the governor?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. My mother is Amal, the chief of our clan. I am here as an emissary of my people, and I must see your chief, your governor.
And so you are a princess, then?
A what?
Let her pass! Your Majesty, I shall present you to the governor. Come.
Princess, Majesty, you are most confusing. But thank you for your help. Honor Manawi, do you need...
I must leave you. See you later.
There you are, dear cousin. What is this? Who is this amazing person in your company?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid, daughter of Meb. My mother is the Mal, the chief of our clan.
I am honored to make your acquaintance, Siora. This is incredible. You look so much alike you could be related. If you would allow me, Princess, I would like to confer a mission to my cousin. You need to visit the governors of the bridge and Teleme to give them my formal regards, that sort of thing, but also to discover what they've managed to learn. They've been here much longer than we have. Perhaps they've made some inroads to finding a cure for the Malachor.
Forgive me, Mal, but I have a request for you. My people needs your help.
I thought we might discuss matters together at leisure, but please, speak your piece.
The Lions, the Bridge Alliance and my people are at war. My mother has sent me to you in search of allies. I fear that without your help, our clan will suffer great horrors. We have already lost so many souls.
This seems a sensible request. You know, though, we cannot go to war with our neighbors.
Perhaps there's a way to negotiate a ceasefire. The time to see things more clearly.
Excellent idea. I would be completely lost without you. Go and parley with, the Queen, dear cousin. Try and put an end to confrontations for the time being.
I will come with you. It will take more than one person to convince my mother to lay down our weapons.
Perfect. Take Kurt along with you and anyone you feel useful. I've been told that the roads are not safe. Safe travels, dear cousin. And watch out for yourself. I wouldn't want anything bad to happen to you.
I don't have the key.
Desade, do you have a moment? Thank you for coming. I know that you're very busy, but I need your help.
I'm listening, sir.
This island is vast, and we only know a tiny part of it. As you know, your uncle has asked me to draw maps to facilitate the merchant's travels. Alas, I'm slightly too old to be roaming the paths, setting up camps here and there. So I'd appreciate it if, as you travel, you mark the places you deem to be safe on your map.
Very well. I will take care of it, Professor.
Excellent. I knew... Do you remember that gigantic creature that you defeated in Serene? Bringing a specimen to the city was obviously not a good idea. An accident was inevitable. But according to my sources, there are others of them on this island, and your uncle wishes to know more about them. I know that a scholar of the Alliance, Professor Serafedin, has also taken an interest in these creatures. I tried to contact him, but apparently he disappeared during an expedition to study them. Naturally, I cannot ask you to rummage through the entire island looking for him, but if you can find any trace of him, his studies on these giant creatures could be immensely useful.
Very well. If I find anything out, I'll let you know.
The road to knowledge is long and difficult, but this is the price of wisdom, de Sade.
Bit of poison on my blade, and let's go! Come and taste
We are arriving in my mother's village. The grouse. There are wild beasts around it. We must be careful. The guys there, the red spears know how to defend themselves. We must be careful in the way.
A bit of poison on my blade. And let's go!
This is where the spears of all past warriors are gathered. The branches are reclaimed by the tree and bring strength to the village.
Do you want to trade?
Who do you think you are? By what right do you enter the home of our queen?
I'm the emissary of the Congregation of Merchants. I've come to meet your leader.
Come now, Arwand. You are not a watchdog. Where is my mother?
Siora, I didn't see you. You have come too late. Your mother has gone to wage a war. They left for Didekid Nadagais only a few hours ago.
Oh no. We need to catch up with them. And avoid the shedding of blood. Please, haste.
Very well then. Let's be off.
In order to go toward Didegid and Nadagis, we must follow the path leading toward the heights and to the forest. Wait. We should go left here. It's a more difficult path, but it's much shorter.
Look at the tracks. They chose to take the path on the right, it would seem.
Before a battle, it makes sense that they wanted to avoid a path with more danger.
If it is dangerous, let's not risk braving it when time is against us.
We risk meeting a great many beasts. But if we follow the warriors, we risk catching up with them too late to sway them. Thanks for listening to me. I fear my mother may have already thrown herself into the battle.
My blade. And let's go! poison on my blade. Then let's go! See if you can ward off this fate.
Surrounded! We have to help her come!
You are too late, Ciara. Mother has fallen, and we are defeated.
No, no, no. This is not fair.
I am so sorry.
Who is this man? He resembles one of us, but is dressed like a Renaigze.
I am the ambassador of the Congregation of Merchants. I'm sorry for your loss.
The Congregation? And what side are you on in this war? Those that massacre our people? Iselt, calm down. You know that Mother sent me to seek out allies. You show up when the fight was nearly over. Was this part of your plan? You know that these monsters are taking our own. They must make honorable amends.
We did our best to come as fast as we could. And I fought by your side. Please, please take the time to at least hear me out. There has already been enough death and you are wounded. This is not the time for vengeance.
You may be right. Waiting for my vengeance will make it taste all the sweeter. I feel weak. Might I ask you to watch over our own Ciara? I must return to the village. Go on ahead. We will tend to the wounded. Won't we now?
Yes. We will do everything we can.
And find my mother. Or her body, if she is indeed dead.
Look at this massacre. How?
Find her banner. It bears the symbol of our clan.
This way. There is a survivor. Let's heal him.
Oh, these ruins are very strange. By what name did you call this place again?
Dadidak Heaton Nadagaze. There was once a battle in the past. A great victory for our clans.
Strange indeed. These walls are completely foreign to the styles of your own dwellings. Does this name that you gave the ruins mean anything in particular?
Yes. It means ruins of the first guardian.
I would like to dig around a little on the side. We might be able to unearth clues as to who actually built them.
Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure.
I beg of you, help me.
Still you dare to breathe. How can you hope that I am here to save you?
No,
What have you done with my mother?
Pity, I beg of you. I don't want to die.
Then answer!
Siora. Stop. Look at yourself. You're acting like a beast.
A beast has far more majesty than these monsters who have traded their souls.
They have taken her. The Queen. They took her.
Then she must still be alive. They would not have bothered to carry away a corpse.
She would have chosen death before capture. They must have wanted her alive. We must find her.
If your mother is in the hands of the bridge, they'd have taken her to the closest camp.
Promise me that we will do everything we can to bring her back. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. Look, there are some images on these walls.
Let's get closer.
You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. You can walk now. Return to the village. We must make sure that there are no more survivors. Over there. I think that man is still breathing. Let's make sure. You now have enough strength to return to the village. Find Armand. He will take care of you.
Ouf, allez. Je vais re-sauvegarder. En cas où, toujours sauvegarder deux fois. Désolé, on m'appelle souvent. Bon, Bon. Bon, je vais arrêter ce live. J'espère que ce petit live sur GREEFALL vous a plu. Ah, donc, ceux qui ont la PS4, la PS5 et qui ont le puce, profitez-en. Il est bien ce jeu. Donc, merci de liker, de commenter, de vous abonner sur ma chaîne. C'était Trog et je vous dis très bonne soirée à tout le monde et bon week-end. Salut!